Shaded Masters. Hello and welcome to today's video in which we'll be analysing 5 photographs of alleged ghosts caught on camera. I'm your host JJ, and to add a little context, I will add my opinions and thoughts to the content I discuss, but I of course urge you to come to your own conclusions based on your own opinions. Now all the snowflake part is out of the way, let's jump straight in with what you're all here to see. Stranger behind the camera. This snap was taken by a little kid in Grove City, Ohio. What could have been a cute story of an adorable 3-year-old attempting to take a picture of his mum turned into a scene from Paranormal Activity. The mother is quoted as saying, "My 3-year-old son was trying to take a picture of me. He didn't realise the camera was backward. He took several photos within seconds of each other. I grabbed the camera back when he was done and started erasing the photos to make space. The first 2 images were blurry duds, but when I got to the 3rd picture, there was a startling face behind his. I've never seen this person in my life, and we were the only 2 home." So basically, the woman behind her son pulling the stereotypical duck mouth selfie face should not be in this picture. Seriously though, look at the intent look in her eyes. She means some kind of business. And what confirms this as being genuine for me is also the fact that a 3-year-old kid took this picture. Don't get me wrong, I know there's every chance the parent could have tampered with it or whatever, but I do like to hold on to some hope that a parent would not use their kid to gain 3 seconds of fame whilst berating the dead, or in this case, a dead Angelina Jolie lookalike. Peeping Man. This next picture was taken by a mother and is of her daughter. The pair were the only 2 home that day in Fayette County, Ohio. In regards to the picture, the mother is quoted as saying, "I was in the kitchen with one of my kids. While she was eating, I took a picture of her and posted it on Facebook. That's when people started asking me, who is the man in the background? Her and I were the only 2 in the home. I looked at the picture again, and you can see an older man looking around the corner of the pantry. Our house was built in 1877. Well, first things first, I guess Ohio is the place to be if you want to experience ghosts lingering behind your children. The dude's even got an old-fashioned looking face. Like, you don't walk down the street today and see people that look like that anymore, do you know what I mean? I think it's his nose, but I'm not sure why I think that. This is just super creepy to me. I wouldn't ever have my back turned to the pantry if that were my place." Number 3. Ghost behind couple. This next picture was taken by Ian Rinn and April Russ as they stopped for a bite to eat in Tujagu? Somewhere. It was the 2nd oldest restaurant in New Orleans anyway. The 2 were shocked to discover a ghostly apparition lingering behind them in their seemingly innocent selfie. Upon seeing this picture, Poppy Took, a radio host of Louisiana Eats, identified the apparition as Julian, a well-known actor from the silent film era. Julian was also a cross-dresser with the alter ego Vesta Tilly, and the entertainer's portrait was proudly displayed on the restaurant's wall from 1917 to 2015 when it was relocated to the attic. According to the staff, since his portrait was removed, Julian has haunted the restaurant ever since. Now, I'll be honest, I don't know what this actor is meant to look like, but to me this just looks like an apparition of a female. Maybe she's just haunting the place because everyone keeps calling her a cross-dressing man. I think I'd be a little annoyed if I were confused with a man dressed up as a woman too. Either way, this is definitely a great pick. Number 2. Pink Lady. The following photos were taken by Guy Winters whilst he and friends were investigating the O'Hare Mansion in Greencastle, Indiana. Another friend recommended the group visit the location after claiming he and his girlfriend had been scared away by an unknown entity whilst visiting. After acquiring permission from the owner, Guy and his team spent days on location, armed with filming and camera equipment, shooting footage and taking snaps both night and day, and then these pictures were caught. Guy claims to have been aimlessly photographing the building and didn't notice the apparition of the Pink Lady until after the film had been developed. An analysis of the film was conducted and confirmed that the image was very much present on the film's negative, which, as you can see, shows an eerie skull for the spirit's face. I know that right now you're probably viewing these images and wondering how you randomly stumbled over to one of Stevie Nicks' 80s music videos, but I guess that just enhances how amazing this ghost caught on camera actually is. Number 1. Sefton Church Ghost. The next photo was taken in Sefton Church, an ancient building which began construction in the 12th century and is situated in Merseyside, England. The two photographers who were visiting the church in 1999 did not see the shady character at the time this shot was taken, and were understandably taken aback when reviewing the picture of their trip. Neither could account for seeing anything, neither ghostly nor flesh and blood, that could explain the man's appearance in the photograph. Due to the figure's all-black attire, people have speculated the apparition could be that of a church minister. I guess if that's the case, it begs the question as to why this spirit is still lingering. Did he not find peace with his God? Or maybe he's still attempting to guide his flock from the other side? In which case, that's dedication for you. And there we have it, our 5 alleged ghosts caught on camera. We hope you've enjoyed today's video. Feel free to drop your thoughts and opinions in the comments, as well as ideas for content you'd like us to cover. Be sure to subscribe if you've enjoyed this experience and ding the bell for those notifications so you never miss a minute with me. JJ out.